Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Success, Lifetime Success, with yours truly, Yon Agency. And I am joined today by Dwight Music. Okay, I hope I said that right.
you said it right. You got it right.
I said it right. It is Talent Tuesday. So for the whole month of June, what I am doing is I'm interviewing talent. I am bringing them to the forefront so you can know what entertainment is out there, what services are out there, and how we can just kind of have a little fun for the month of June. So my second guest for Talent Tuesday, joined by this incredible singer, songwriter, engineer, Dwight Music. How you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Let me first thank you for taking the time out to give me a call and to allow this to happen. Like most entertainers, I know you have that regular 9 to 5, and then you have your talent outside of that 9 to 5.
Yeah, I am your postman during the day.
Now, are you singing? Are you entertaining while you're delivering mail?
You know what? Some people actually catch me singing while I'm doing my thing, while I'm doing my 9 to 5. But I can't help it. I have my playlist playing in my truck or playing in my headphones. I got my R&B playing, so I'm singing over everything that's coming up. And they'll come up and they be like, "Ooh, what you doing delivering mail?" Steady bills need a steady job. That's what it is. That's why I do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. How long have you been in the music industry?
I have been in the music industry for well over 20 years now.
20 years?
Yeah. I started singing when I was like 14 years old. But I'm say 12 years old. I started singing when I was 12.
Okay.
And it just kind of grew from there. So I just stayed with it and got better and better along the way. How I sound now is totally different from how I sounded when I was a kid. So, you kind of just stay with it. I didn't really think that I was going to stay in it this long. But every time I tried to walk away from it, an opportunity would come up.
It kept pulling back.
Yeah. So I couldn't leave it alone.
So you would say your passion is definitely in the music industry.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the actual thing you do with music that keeps you smiling.
I try my best to always keep music relevant. That's my passion, the passion within the passion for music. I grew up on a lot of old school R&B artists, the OJs, the Charlie Wilsons, the Gerald Leverts, the Marvin Gayes, the Patti LaBelle's, the Anita Bakers, the songs that regardless of what moment in time that we play them, they're going to be relevant to somebody somewhere, because R&B was always built on emotion. So that's my passion within the passion, is to make music that still is relevant to anybody at any time, in any time period, anywhere, So that's my passion now.
So singer, songwriter, engineer.
Yes. Video editor, video production. Yes. Full Sail alumni. That's 2016. Full Sail alumni. Yes. Music production.
What kind of songs do you like to sing? Is it the inspiration of those irrelevant songs from all those old school, artists that you love? What would you say your favorite kind of music to sing?
I really like the type of music. Like I said, I like the type of music that inspires people. As far as the being relatable, singing songs that are dealing with issues from the heart, the breakups, the falling in love, the making it over, the storm, you weathering the storms. I love to sing those type of songs. But don't get me wrong, I also like the upbeat, up-tempo songs as well. I like the new type of R&B that's being put out today as well. I really do. I like those new R&B artists that are coming out today as well. But when it comes to the traditional R&B, I love those top 40 hits. I sing those. I sing a lot of old school R&B. But when I do my shows, a lot of people request the Tonys. They request the Tanks. They request the Music Soul Childs, the Neo Soul. They request that type of stuff, and that's right up my alley because I love singing those type of songs.
Okay. So you mentioned when you do your shows, what kind of events, what kind of shows are you typically booked for?
Birthday parties, live music events where they might be a restaurant that needs live music, um, weddings, private events. Somebody they might be having a party. They just want live music. They want live entertainment. So I don't limit myself to the event. Sometimes I will get a venue and have my own event. For a while, like where you and I met, we initially met was at Soul Tree Lounge when it was going
Yes.
on at that time. I
Mhm,
had a night there called Soul Tree Sundays,
mhm.
and that really did draw in a crowd of people who were really fiending for live music, and they couldn't find it anywhere in the city the way they wanted it. You know, there's a couple places that were doing it, but they weren't giving them the things that I was giving, that I was providing.
Yeah.
So that was really a step up in the game for me at that time.
Yes. I remember hearing you for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, who's that?" um, so when you look for those gigs, that live entertainment, where are you located, and where areas are you willing to travel?
I'm willing to travel anywhere, anywhere. You know, I have a live band, have our own sound. I got a live DJ. If I need to bring a DJ to keep the party going while we're doing intermission, we'll travel anywhere. You know, we don't limit our business to just Central Florida. We've traveled down to Miami. We've traveled up to Tallahassee. We've traveled into Georgia. You know, we've done a lot of things within the South. I've done a lot of things within the South, but we're willing to travel anywhere. You know, as long as we can sit down and definitely come to a mutual agreement on the business aspect of it, we can make it happen.
Okay, so if you're watching, I am talking with Dwight Music. This is Talent Tuesdays. For the whole month of June, we are talking to talent. We're finding out who's out there, where's the music out there. If you're interested in being in the music industry, we're bringing a lot of individuals to you that can actually help with that. Now, you do something to help individuals get their songs out or create songs. Could you tell me a little bit about the services that you can provide to artists?
Well, I actually know a lot of different DJs, DJ pools, engineers, people that are not in just Central Florida.
Okay.
So, you know, if you really have something that you're really trying to get moved and pushed, or a project that you're really trying to, get to another level, I tell anybody the internet has made it so much easier for you to get your music exposed. But the thing about it is, when you release your music to the internet, your music has to take a long time to get discovered sometimes. And you don't want to. Some people really don't want to wait when they really feel like they got something that they want somebody to really hear. That's in a position that can possibly put them in a better position with their songs. So I've networked and made a lot of different relationships with a lot of different people in different places. And I can definitely, if I feel as though the project is worth somebody else listening to it that I know could take it to somewhere else that I can't take it, I would definitely put my name on the line and say, listen, I think you need to take a listen to this. It may be something worth investing in, or putting in the hands of somebody else that can put it somewhere else.
You mentioned relationships, and I know that, success definitely comes from having good relationships. And I'm going to say doing what you say you can do. Okay. So, with that being said, you say you can sing, right?
You don't put me on the spot right now. Golly, man.
You say you can sing for us, right? You can give us just a little bit of your voice to put us in the mood of knowing what they can or what we can expect. If we were to, there we go. We was to book you for an event. You're a songwriter too. Is there any songs that you have written that you are just dying to test out?
The song I recently released, every birthday, this latest single I release every birthday, I always put out a single. I always make sure I put one single out for my birthday. I always do that every single year. The last single I put out, it was called "Meant to Be,"
Okay.
and it was at a time. The inspiration I got for that song was uh, when two people finally get to a point in life where everything that's happened, it seems like it's the perfect time for them to be together. You know,
Mhm.
and when I wrote the song, it was I didn't expect to get the feedback from it that I got, because I wrote it in the type of environment where it was fun for me. It was fun because everything just connected emotionally. And one of my homegirls was like, "That's a wedding song," and I didn't think of it as a wedding song. I just thought it was just beautiful to me. That's it. So I'll sing a bit of it for you.
Okay, we about to do a little show. Hold on now. Are we about
Well,
to
here you go. Here you go.
So if you're watching, you're in for a treat because we're about to get a little tunes right now on this Talent Tuesday. Jennifer Yon Agency. I'm bringing it to you every Tuesday, Talent Tuesday. So I'm going to make sure that Dwight's information is up here for booking information, because when you hear him sing and you want him to sing at your wedding or your party, I want you to be able to reach him. And I want you to be able to tell him that Jennifer Yon sent you.
Yeah, tell Jennifer Yon sent you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, you understand?
Okay. Yeah, so this is I'm going to sing just a small piece of the second verse.
Okay.
See if I can. Looking into your eyes, I can see forever. Let's make something real together, yeah. You're the rose in my garden. You're the queen of my throne. You're the only one I know that can make this house a home. My heart, my body, my soul is in your hands, baby. All right, there we go.
Oh, wow. Hold on, wait a minute. That is Talent Tuesday. Listen, for booking information, make sure you give Dwight a call. I mean, like, great. So I'm sure you do lots of weddings. I know you do lots of weddings.
I've done a few weddings. To me, I tell anybody all the time, weddings, I take my craft very seriously. But when someone books me for a wedding, I take my craft to the next level. Because what people don't understand about when you're booked for a wedding, you don't get a second chance to get it right. That's a one moment in time deal. Yeah. And it has to be on point. You cannot mess it up. So I take weddings very, very seriously. Yes, I do.
Okay. So if you could do one thing different in your music career, what would that be?
I honestly wish I could have started singing earlier than 12 years old.
Okay.
Like really, I wish I could have been in an environment where where my music was already being nurtured, where the talent was already being pulled out of me. I had somebody in my corner to do it, because a lot of the things that I've learned in music, I learned on my own through trial and error. You know, I fell down 7 times, got up 8. I lost money. I lost time. I lost friends. I lost relationships. I went through a divorce. I lost a lot because I didn't have anybody in the beginning to really mentor me along the way. So it's just like, I just wish I would have had somebody in my corner from the very beginning, from the start, just to say, listen, this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. I'm going to guide you. I never had that. I just had to do it all on my own. Yes.
So being self-taught definitely made you appreciate yourself even more, I'm sure.
No, absolutely. Yeah, because people don't understand when you're an entrepreneur like yourself, when you're an entrepreneur, you can't be around a lot of people. You can't invite a lot of people into your circle because everybody doesn't understand your vision but you. And when you invite certain people into your circle that don't understand your vision, they can actually hinder you from getting to where God really wants you to be.
Amen. Yes.
So I'm very careful about the people I surround myself with, because if we're not like-minded, I don't put people in my circle that are sitting back waiting for me to do something. I put people in my circle that are pulling me or encouraging me or saying, man, you need to get up and do something else.
Right.
Make me feel like I'm not doing enough so I can keep pushing forward,
Yes.
Right.
So you say starting at a younger age, you wish you could have done that. What do you think is an appropriate age that if a parent is watching right now and their daughter or their son has a great voice? I've been told that the music industry can be rough as well. What do you think is an appropriate age for a person to start learning?
The music industry is rough. And the music industry is rough. Entertainment industry is rough because it's blunt. It's blunt. It's to the point. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, they don't care. I'm speaking for me. I can't say for everybody else. I'm speaking for me. I started at 12. I wish I could have started at 6. That's just me. because I had fun. It was fun. I was doing it, and I finally found something that I was really good at. I played sports, but I found something that I was really better than everybody else at that was around me. I'm the best at this. Not the best on the football field. I'm good, but I'm not the best.
Okay.
I'm the best at this.
Okay.
So that depends on the parent. How much, because a lot of times we see parents throw their kids into a lifestyle that the child really doesn't want. The child doesn't want it, but they're doing it because they want to make their mom and daddy happy.
Right.
So that depends on the parent, because I feel like if you have a child, you don't want your child to be unhappy doing something that they really don't want to do.
Correct. Right.
Yeah, so I if your child shows that passion at a young age, you nurture it. You nurture it. If they still showing that same passion at the age of 10, you still nurture it, but you put them in a position where they can take advantage of it. Put them in chorus in school. Put them in the choir at church. Put them in talent shows. If they're still showing that talent, that passion at the age of 15, okay, baby, we might be on to something here. Okay, let's see if we can do something. Then you bring somebody in that's probably in that field. Like, hey, can we try to bring them to a studio, bring them to a talent scout? Let them just take a look at them. But just nurture the talent, nurture it, appreciate it, make sure that you're there to support them. Because if that's something they really want, I don't care if it's just putting toothpicks together. We need to support our kids in whatever they want to do. Not just necessarily music. Just be there to let them know, hey, I'm supporting you. I'm here for you. Because I'll be the first to say, I didn't have that when I was a child. I didn't. I was on my own.
And that is important. Even as an adult, it's important to have support. Can motivate you and encourage you and keep you going. I find myself doing that a lot for my clients, and I'm happy to do that. That's one of the things that I'm passionate about.
Right. And a lot of people don't understand that a support system is so vital to your success. A support system, I recommend everybody get a good support system, which starts with a good relationship. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say a good relationship, an important, intimate relationship with God. Got to have that first, because if you ain't lining up if your plans ain't lining up for His purpose in your life, you're wasting your time. You got to make sure you're going in the right direction where He wants you to go. Get yourself a mentor, somebody who you can call, you can voice your opinion, they can tell you what's going on, they can guide you step by step. Get your mentor, and more importantly, get yourself a plan. Get a plan. If you don't have a plan and you just doing this, you just walking blindly, you wasting time. Put a plan out there. Follow the plan. See what goes on. If you want to make a movie, you don't need all the equipment to make a movie. Use your iPhone. Make a movie. Just put a 5-minute film out. See if it works for you. Just put it out. Just do something. Don't say this is the end goal. No, don't make it end goal. Just keep doing stuff. That's it. Because somebody was like, I remember I had a friend of mine ask me, when you think you're going to stop doing music? Because you get a little older now. When you going to stop doing music? Why would I stop doing something that brings me happiness?
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
Right.
It's all about what makes you happy. It is Talent Tuesday. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want to hear you sing again. Like, can we use the rest of the time? Can we get one more verse?
Okay, I'll do the first verse.
Okay.
Sat back looking at you from a distance. You were my fantasy. I never thought that one day you'd be standing next to me. Yeah. You're an angel in disguise, a living treasure, the apple of my eye. Everything about you is harmony, made for me, we're meant to be. There you go. And that single by Dwight Music, Meant to Be, is available on all platforms: iTunes, Google Music, whatever your favorite streaming site is, Spotify is there. Dwight Music, Meant to Be. You can find it, download it. By all means, please put it on your playlist for when you trying to serenade your boo, or you're trying to tell somebody how you really feel about it. Just put it out there. I got plenty of songs out there, but that's the latest one. Definitely take a listen to that.
So you heard it right here. Make sure you download, get that single, because I know you all want to hear the whole song. That's going to be the first thing I do when I get off of this live, is I'm going to get that song. You mentioned playlists. What's on your playlist? When you jump in your car, who are you listening to?
Oh man, you'll be surprised. I listen to a lot of stuff. I was listening to Meg Thee Stallion the other day. I got Meg Thee Stallion. Listen, that Savage song, that's my jam. I'm sorry, that's my jam, and I
That's
see all
my
the
jam
dancing
too.
to it.
Yes.
To me, I love Meg Thee Stallion is one of my favorite artists, and this is why.
Okay.
Meg Thee Stallion brings out a ratchet side of the most businesswoman you can possibly think of. I'd be like, she got it. She got it.
Hey, that's my workout song right there.
There it is. Yeah, Meg Thee Stallion. I was listening to her the other day. I was listening to Tank new EP he just put out. It's all acoustic.
Okay.
Just talented brother, man. Talented. Listening to a guy, a friend of mine from back home. His name is Lomac. He's a local artist back in St. Petersburg, Florida. He just put out a new single. I was listening to that the other day.
Okay.
I was listening to Eric Bellinger as well. I love Eric Bellinger, R&B singer. He's a real tight dude. But if you ask me, like one of my favorite groups, I got like 3 favorite groups, but
Okay.
Tony always sits at the top of that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I love the instrument. I love just the musicians, the style behind it, all the hits that they put out. I love it. Just, that's my jam. I love all the Tony. But I got plenty of stuff on my playlist. I can't just put one thing. What's the guy's name? I forgot his name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, just sing the song he sang.
What is the song? Daniel Caesar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Without in famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms have fallen, angels have come. I think that's it right now. I think that's it right now.
That is one of my favorite songs. Okay.
It took me a while to get it because anytime I do somebody else's song, I try my best to do it but make it my own.
Okay.
So when you get to that part, every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need, baby. Yeah. Every time I'm gonna stop because I'm getting emotional.
It's Talent Tuesday, you all. It is Talent Tuesday. Lifetime success with yours truly, Jennifer Yard. Look, I'm having a great time because you are singing my favorite songs right now.
That's it. I love Daniel Caesar, Music Soul Child.
Okay.
Who else? That's
So
it.
now you mentioned you have like a live band and you can come out to an event and you can sing and play music and what would a person need to say to you if they're ready? What do they need to do?
That email address that's right there on the screen. They can get dwightmusic@icloud.com, or they can call for booking info 407-490-2471. They can hit my line. We can talk. Let me know exactly what they need for the event, what they're trying to do. We'll set it up. We'll make it happen. Like I said, I have a full band, sound guy. I have a DJ. we come prepared. And my band, we put on a show. We don't just come sing some songs and call it a day. No, we put on a show. We entertain. That's what we do.
Yes, I'm going to tell you, I love live music, and this is why I decided to do June for Talent Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Just the other day, I was riding around Googling, live music near me. And due to the virus, there's no live music right now. Everyone is like, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. So talking to you does a couple of things for me. I can have live music in my living room, okay? So you create a small event right in the comfort of your home, in your business. If you are doing any kind of events and you need some live music, you heard it right here. Live music, complete band, songwriter, engineer, Dwight Music. Love it, love it, love it. Writing songs. How long have you been writing?
Since I was 12.
Since you've been 12?
Since I've been 12 years old, yeah.
Okay.
So the first song I ever wrote, and my best friend from back home, his name is Charles Small.
Mm-hmm.
The first song I ever wrote, it was called Round the Clock Lovers.
Okay.
I don't remember how it goes, so don't ask me to sing it.
At 12 years old.
I was 12 years old. That was the first song I actually wrote because I wanted to start singing my own songs. So I started when I first started singing, I would, you cover other people's stuff. The first song I ever covered was Belle Bill DeVoe, when I See You Smile Again. That's the first song I ever covered.
Now that's a throwback right there.
Yeah, that's the first song I've ever covered. And what happened was I would sit and listen to my mom's reaction to music. And my mother was a big Atlantic Star fan and a big After Seven fan.
Okay.
So After Seven, Ready or Not is like one of her all-time favorite songs. And I never forget when she would listen to it, she would just get so excited. And so I said, I'm going to learn that song. I'm going to learn it. So when we got to the family reunion, Savannah, Georgia, I never forget, we got to the family reunion. And I put my name on the list for the talent. Mm-hmm. So when I go up to the DJ, he's trying to give me a microphone until he takes the cord out like I'm going to lip sync. I say, no, I'm going to sing. Put it back in. He said, oh, okay. So I took the mic. I went out there and the music came on and she didn't know I was going to sing it. Mm-hmm. And I got her good. That's one of my favorite songs. That was the two first songs I ever covered. After I did that, I was like, you know what? I want to sing my own song because I don't know. They singing a lot of stuff, and I'm 12 years old. I don't understand everything they're saying, but I know when I say Round the Clock Lovers, I can say what I'm saying, and I know what I mean. Okay. So it just blossomed from there. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we have a youth listening to this right now, kids are home from school, they're on social media. Mm-hmm. What would you advise a youth right now? Because on Thursdays this month, we're highlighting youth and we're talking about youth that are doing amazing things mm-hmm. in business and nonprofits. And there are some talented youth out here right now. Mm-hmm. Give one of them some advice on what to do if they believe they have the talent. And the past.
Put blinders on to the world. Put blinders on. And what I mean by that is your passion, your dream is yours. It's not everybody else's. Everybody ain't going to believe it. Everybody's not going to understand it. Everybody's not going to encourage it. And kids, friend, when you're at that age where you have a passion and you like to do something, there's always kids around you that don't believe in what you're doing. They try to tease you about it. Put blinders on.
Right.
Put blinders on. When you get older, it doesn't change. It gets worse. Put blinders on. Because when you got those blinders on and you focused on the goal, you put them blinders on. Put it right here. Mm-hmm. Don't look to your left. Don't look to your right. Just look straight ahead and keep focusing on your goal. I was always told, put your head down and keep swimming. Don't worry about the shore. When you touch it, that's when you made it. Just keep swimming. Keep your head down and keep swimming. If you got something that you really want to do, that you really are passionate about, you pray on it and you keep pushing forward. God will get you the rest of the way. That's all you got to do.
Wow. Now that was some amazing advice on this Talent Tuesday. I mean, thank you so much for taking the time, for leaving your 9 to 5 a little bit early to come and sit and chat with me. Mm-hmm. That was some great advice.
Thank you. And like I said, Yon, Jennifer, I really, really thank you so much for thinking of me for this Talent Tuesday. I know you had it's a lot of talent in Central Florida, a lot of talent in Orlando. You could have called anybody, but you reached out to me. I greatly appreciate it. I really do.
Hey, I never forget a great voice. Never forget that. So if you're watching, just know and expect to see Dwight Music at one of IBA Success events really soon, because I love just promoting others, and especially ones that have an amazing voice. You can't bring everybody to an event. You got to make sure the person on the other side of that mic actually know what they're doing.
Hey, put me in front of the microphone. We'll make it happen. I got you.
It's Talent Tuesdays. You're here with me, Jennifer Yon Agency. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out Dwight Music. Okay, go and get his song. What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is called Meant to Be, Dwight Music, on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Music, any streaming platform you have, it is available. Just type in DWYTE Music. It'll pop right up, okay?
Okay, you heard it here on Talent Tuesdays. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. You all do not forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just put in Jennifer Yon IBA Success and check out all the videos. Not just this Tuesday, but for the rest of the month, I have more talent for you.
And I got one thing to say before you leave, because I would be wrong if I didn't say this before we got off the air. Okay. You see, I'm wearing my Justice for Ahmaud Arbery shirt. My prayers, thoughts, condolences, My heart goes out to the families that have lost loved ones during this time that we're in right now. George Floyd,
Yeah.
Ahmaud Arbery, um, Breonna Taylor, and so many other names that we can name right now. But I really want to let those families know that we're praying for them, we're standing with them. And to the people that are out there in the streets marching, I support you in your efforts to make sure that there's equal justice on both sides for us in this time that we have right now. But I'm praying that nobody gets hurt anymore. I'm praying
Yeah.
that nobody gets hurt anymore.
We're praying for justice and for peace.
Justice and for peace. But hey, I roll with Maud. Justice for Maud. I got it. Yes, sir. We here.
All right. It has been an amazing Talent Tuesday. I look forward to continuing to see you. And again, thank you so much, Dwight Music, for being with us today.
Thank you again, Jennifer.
All right. See you later.
All right,
Bye-bye.
take care.